All right. All right. Everything looks good. Hello, everybody. Welcome in and welcome back. If you're watching, Mom. I decided today to do a game I haven't actually played yet. So, when it comes to Layers of Fear, I've actually played the original version of it on Xbox One, I believe. And it wasn't bad. It was just more of a walking simulation kind of deal, and stuff happens in the background. Ooh, scary. So they came out with a re-release of it and some added content to link into the second game, which oddly enough only made it on PS4 still. It's one of those. Okay, well, they had a Last of Us 1 remastered on the PS5, but not 2 because it was just released on the PS4. I'm not going to get into too many details about all right. So let's see. Shoutouts to Synctel. Doing his chess thing and expanding into other games. We would be playing some more Ascent on our Wednesdays, but we have to reschedule that today. Ew. Ew. No animals were harmed in the making of this stream. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and start up. So when it comes to the remake, I actually don't know what to expect. What's going to be different? What's going to be uber cool? I may or may not shout in fits of complete terror. We'll see what happens. This is your warning, folks. You saw the photosensitive warning, and now you see the mental health warning. These are video games. Whenever I start a new game, I usually like to sit and see if there's any kind of demo that plays, or a track screen, or something. Subtitles. Okay, cool. Subtitles, sure. Background opacity. Background color. Head bobbing. What? Drag on button press. Invert Y. Is that too loud? Turn it down just a bit. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Earphone keeps cutting out. Okay, that looks good. Oh, safe mode. Who needs to be prevented from keeping? Looks all good. Oh. Wow. FMV.
I'll always love you and make you happy.
Okay, we'll see what this is
If
going.
you will only say the same. But if you leave me and love another, you'll regret it all someday. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
Okay. I guess that's supposed to just set the mood. Oh, I always bring it up at least 2 spots from the default.
I once had it all. My palate was sated, nostrils stimulated, standing venerated. And one day, you took everything away but shame and pain. I'm still not sure what game you're playing, but I'm back.
No!
I'm taking what's mine.
This game is not for the faint of heart. You have been warned, gamers.
It made me think of your poem. Congratulations.
Okay. I always go left, so let's go left. That's my thing. I will always go left. Ah, a broom fell. Oh no. Oh.
Look, I'm aware of the rat's presence, okay? But nothing can be done about it. They've been on this island as long as anyone can remember. It's in our best interest to leave them be.
Shameless channel plug, streaming Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And I have a plethora of games to get through. Still working on my backlog, but having so much fun sharing it all with you. Let's see. I'm surprised I don't see Professor Bloom tonight.
Dear, congratulations once again on winning our competition. Let us repeat, your submission astonished us, and we are delighted to welcome you in our hermitage. Make yourself at home. The whole lighthouse is at your disposal. Dear, congratulations once again on winning our competition. Let us repeat.
Locked. See, I can't even imagine, like, if this was at the earlier brightness setting. I can
The
barely
author
look
of
at
the winning
this.
essay will receive an opportunity to write the book on the subject in our lighthouse, accommodated especially for this purpose.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that. There's a couple things I wanted to actually zoom in on in here. Let's see. This one says... about this one? Oops. This is closed. This is locked. That's a clue from the first game. Oh, here's the telephone. Currently, it's June 1955. Oh, okay. Le toilette.
I'm an adult, Mama. Crippled or not, I can take care of myself now. It's time for you to focus on yourself. I can't wait to read that book. Love you. Yours.
I haven't actually played the second game. I haven't. What? I played the first game. I didn't do anything with the DLC in the first game. Oh, locked.
Whole lighthouse is at your disposal. My ass.
I'll be right there.
Hello?
I received the word that you came to the lighthouse. You find everything to your liking?
Well, that was fast. Yeah, I'm here.
I'm very pleased to hear it. Now, are you writing?
What?
You must understand, Mrs. It is imperative that you start your work as soon as possible. I will remind you that you signed a contract. So it is very specific on the timeline. I would advise you abide by it. Goodbye.
Now that was a conversation I was too sober for.
Ha! Sadie wants to say hello. Hello, Sadie. You can't jump on me while I'm playing a scary game. You know how I feel about that. Say hi to Shady. Give me a kiss. Mwah. Oh, doesn't she just look cute? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want, Sadie? What do you want? You want to come up here? You want to jump up here? Up! Come on. Come on. Doink. Oh, there she is in all her glory. Just ready for love. She has a tendency to come up to me when I'm playing scary games because I'm screaming. And she likes to let me know, oh, it's okay, it's okay. She literally just like holds on and shivers and hugs like she's scared too. I have to give you a bath soon. Oh, that's the eyeball. Oh. Not the lips, you know better. Oh, you got the belly. You got the belly. Here's the belly, everybody. Scratchy, scratchy. Okay. All right. If you're going to stay here, you're going to need to... You can't stay here, Sadie. I'm going to jump and scream and... Alright. Well, let's walk a little ways. If you become cumbersome, I'm going to boop you in the nose.
Our sources say 428 entries have been submitted to the agency. The entry that won was surprising, to say the least.
Entries.
It wasn't a scholar who won it, nor someone with proper education that would give him an understanding of life. It was a sensationalist, a horror writer, and...
Oh. What's the matter?
Our sources say 400 and...
She's literally just staying right here. What's the matter, Sadie? She just cute. She's gonna get tired soon. Oh, not the face. Out of order. Well, that looks like everything I can do. Still closed. I guess I start writing. I'm gonna check the downstairs one more time, because I do that. Is there anything I need to be familiar with? This looks like the generator. I might have
Look,
to
I'm aware of the rat's presence.
come down here and kick it or something. What? I don't know what it is with horror games in Windows, man, but you expect something to just usually fly across the, like, expanse. What? Sadie, I told you you were gonna get tired. Just lay down. Lay down. Good girl. What? This was a locked door earlier. Rats. Everybody ready? What? What's that? Oh. Oh, Sadie. What's that? What's that? Oh. It's a painting. No. Am I to assume the door is going to be locked? Oh, no. Okay, well. Psh.
Might as well make some good use of the phone while I'm here.
Hello?
Hi, darling. I'm calling to let you know I'm here. Can you believe the agency already called to see if I was working?
That's insane. Did you at least have time to settle in a bit? How's the lighthouse? Inspiring? Spooky? Haunted?
All of these things. I was just looking around and it's certainly something. How are you? Do the meds work?
Don't you worry about me, Mama. This is your time to do your work. To live your life.
Well, maybe you're right. I should probably get to it then. Bye, son. Love you.
Love you too, Mama.
What? Oh, you're tired now, huh? Okay, come on, get down. Get down and get funky. Ready? Ready? That's right. Make your bed. This dog is half cat, I swear. Let's see. We did do this already. Nothing's changed overall. Came in here, whoop-de-doo. Same old, same old. One thing about me as a gamer is that I'm very thorough. So if we've already gone there, we'll probably go there again. I come from the Fatal Frame school of horror games. Trust me, you turn around, there's a new item. All right.
I know how you must feel. Lost. Alone. Hopeless. You probably deserve it. But even for you, there is still a way. A way to bring it all back. The one precious thing you ever truly desired. Finish it.
So this looks like it goes into the story of the first Layers of Fear. This is pretty much where it started. This is a dog muzzle. It's a baby shoe. More rats.
We would like to ask you to cease bothering our pest control specialists, as well as refrain from sending us any more of your highly inappropriate letters. All of our employees that visited your house reported absolutely no signs of a rodent infestation of any kind, and as such, decided not to act further than a prophylactic spraying. Please treat this letter as a final warning, or else the next envelope you'll receive will be from our lawyers.
Uh, so, I mean, I usually like to think that there are some clues or something hidden in the background decoration. Ooh, oh, we're not going to look at that one. Oh. Well, that's some attention to detail right there, but is this a two-story house and there's a leak coming from the ceiling?
Figured you'd be up all night, so I made you a little treat. You know, I bet even Rembrandt occasionally took time off from being brilliant and snored his head off like the rest of us common folk. I know. In other words, get some sleep, you big dummy.
Well.
I love you.
Paprika! Okay.
Some call him the new Caravaggio. Others compare him to Van Eyck. And one awestruck critic, who wished to remain unnamed, went as far as to invoke, quote, the spirit of the great Leonardo. Any way you slice it, the exhibition proved an immense
There will
success.
probably be a lot of
Its
narrative.
distinct style has been praised for its unique combination of Renaissance influences and more progressive techniques. The artist himself attended the event in the company of his beautiful fiancée, looking stunning in her black gown, revealed to us exclusively that the couple are indeed expecting.
We would like to ask you to cease, Bob.
It's just so I know I've already been there.
I didn't touch the workshop, just like you asked. Although I can't imagine the mess that's inside. Also, if you care so much for that room, maybe you should pay more attention to where you leave the keys. I brought them back to your office.
Oop, downstairs.
I'm sorry for yesterday. You were right. I overreacted. It's just that this isn't about me. It's about her. Everything I do with her best interest in mind. I guess I've always believed that in an imperfect world, it's worth it to strive for perfection. Now I'm starting to sound like my father. I will work on my temper, though. Promise. We'll talk later.
It's a clock. Five, 5. Oh, jeez. Just had to do it. Dominoes. That is prosthetic leg.
How the hell did they fuck up the length?
Ooh. This is something I don't remember from the game. Oh, gosh. Turn off the water. Well, I guess we've been everywhere down here except for... Oh! Yeah, let's get to the basement. Wahahaha! Isn't it something about like how you end the game is coming down to the basement and or you go into a closet or something? Well, doesn't look like there's much here. For now. Second floor. mildly disturbing.
I'm so sick and tired of us talking through these notes. We live in the same house, for God's sake. Come talk to me when you're done, before you go to sleep.
Been working all night. Don't wake me up.
Might not be a household name yet, but just give her time. The incredibly talented multi-instrumentalist gave an astounding performance last night, winning over even the most ardent naysayers. Quote, "She was simply astounding. I haven't seen such passion, energy, and skill in years," stated famed pianist Daniel Richter. He was not alone in his praise. It seems even Anthony Giles, one of its harshest critics, has finally seen the light. Giles had previously made disparaging comments about the artist, stating, quote, "There's more to performing music than enthusiasm and a pretty face." When asked if, after witnessing last night's performance, he regrets these words, Mr. Giles gave us a look that can only be described as a mixture of awe and embarrassment. Pressed for an answer, he simply said, "Yes." We caught up with the star.
Violin.
The long-awaited opening of the Galactic Department store turned into hell on Earth when the building's wiring burst into flames.
Oh, jeez.
While the majority of the visitors managed to reach the emergency exits in time, several unfortunate attendees were trapped in the back of the building, having no chance to escape the raging inferno. The exact number of casualties has not yet been determined, although it is estimated that at least a dozen people have been severely injured. The owner of the Galactic, Ronald Sheffield, has so far declined to comment on today's tragic events.
Oh, Mr. Sheffield. This is something? It's a roll of gauze? Walking stick, cane.
Sorry. Couldn't sleep. The leg's been acting up again. Figured I might as well do some work. I love you.
Bam. That's one of those moments you like try and open the door, you think it's open, and you just walk right into it, smack your face. Ooh, notes. Ah! Closing piano. Oh. Like we've never had that happen before. Oh, this is my office. Lay office. Oh, hey. A self-opening door. And a kid's playground. Kid's bedroom.
Hush. Daddy's here. Why pink?
Why not? I know that we come back in here later and it gets all spooky and there's like a rotating light. Alright, here we go. We get our key and then the door closed on me.
Let me ask you one simple question. Have you completely lost your goddamn mind? I know you're going through some rough times right now. I really do. That's why I've agreed to let you do those illustrations in the first place. For old time's sake. I even deliberately gave you a trivial task, because I expected Little Red Riding Hood to be something you can draw in your sleep. What I didn't expect is to get this demented nightmare fuel you submitted for a kid's bedtime story. There is no way in hell I'm using this, and I already regret agreeing to a payment in advance. Please, get your shit together.
Well, what, people can't be creative? Okay, I remember this painting. It was pretty disturbing. Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you. Tonight it's all about you and me. Let's make it special.
You promised.
I know that when you turn around, stuff comes up behind you. Or, you know, we just picked up a key item, so something strange may happen. Like a slamming door. Or another crack of thunder. I don't remember the rain. Ooh. That doesn't seem like that's the right time then. This is where the game kind of starts. And oddly enough, it's just like a fetch quest. There's like 6 items you need, and then you just go around the house and go through just like, you know, a torment of stuff before you get whatever item. Come back here, repeat. Yeah, you need all 6 of these items here. But to get them all, you have to...
This is private.
Just go through a whole bunch of stuff. All right. go. You were expecting something, huh? So from here, yeah, things start getting a little weird.
Two souls, so passionate, so talented, and yet they wanted to build something so ordinary. A home, a wife, a family, peaceful life. Betrayal of everything that made them both artists, and yet they clung to it.
So this is already different. There's one time where you go through this hallway and it's really creepy and like the words "don't turn around" appear, and I didn't. I think I might turn around this time. And they get you by, like, you can't go backwards ever.
We are truly thrilled to hear that you accepted our humble proposition. After discussing dates with my colleague, we find this date the best time to open the exhibition. We need time to set everything up. Getting a piano to our gallery will be no small feat.
See, it's already changed because this is just a room. Ah! Oh, jeez. Just out of reach was written across. Okay. Why you're keeping all the key items if you can't use them or do anything, or there's no inventory, you know, so
They don't understand what it takes to make a good painting. The work doesn't start with the brush. Just like family doesn't start with marriage. It starts with canvas.
huh, okay. They call me the Wanderer. First step is the hardest. What?
I can't remember the last time I wore these. Last time I could move freely.
Ah! Alright. But you see what I mean by, like, when I say it's a walking sim, you literally go from, like, point A to point B, and stuff happens along the way. It's just up to you to keep on going. There's no like gun trigger stuff, no timing. It's more of an exploratory thing. Is there a key? Perhaps in here? Ooh. Ooh. Ah. Oh. Oh, I got the key. Okay. Oh no, I can't go back. Oh, wait.
Now, a tiny bit to the left. Yes, just like that. Hold that pose. I want to get all those lovely curves just right.
Hello,
I'm
Sadie.
not that round.
Hello, Sadie. I told you. Lay down. That was it? A little fragment of the past? Oh, there's a door here. This one's locked, right? Okay. Pretty sure this door wasn't here. That's okay. Ah! Ah! And as far as I know, it's not like you can't go from point A to point B without having to do everything. But I just saw in the beginning of the game, apparently there's different endings, so I'm not sure if it's a timed based thing or... This looks like it's a pictamento. What? Something's happening. Trippy. Ah. pretty nasty. Ah!
I think I have the music for all the paintings now. I'm going to play it for you this evening.
I didn't get a
You're
chance to
going
touch
love
the...
it.
Okay, mental note. Go for the globe. Okay. That painting keeps following us.
It must be sharper.
No need to waste energy, right? Okay.
Sorry I haven't written in a while. I've been swarmed with work. I gotta tell you, your last letter was troubling, to say the least. I just can't believe she would set fire to your old paintings. Why would she do that? The lady in black especially? That was your tribute to her, wasn't it? I don't know what to tell you except to get her some professional help pronto. You could probably talk to someone as well. With all that's happened, I'm sure it would do you some good. I probably don't need to tell you that the buyer was sorely disappointed with the news. The new pieces just aren't selling as well as the classics. Anyway, I'll keep looking. You just hang in there and focus on your work. I know you still have it in you. I believe in you.
I don't. Is that the elevator? Or just a switch? See, that painting is following us. What? It's usually pretty dangerous to do that. getting pieces of the canvas.
No matter what we did, the fireplace just wasn't enough to warm this room.
It always happens when you turn around. Everybody ready? Ah!
Don't be scared. It's just a book, Birdie.
Bug monster! Sadie, I'm okay. Go ahead and lay down. What? Lay down. Well, we've got the numbers, we just need the order. It's a key. Ooh.
This is fine. This is good. These are great conditions. I can finish it. I can. I will. I need to. For all our sakes. For our family.
For a family? Or just for you? Go on, tip the scales.
Rocking chair. There's a rocking chair there. Oh. I just lost my door.
The green of her eyes. The red of my paint.
Oh, I guess I chose green. Oh, well, that kind of sucks. Shapeless dreams. Ah.
I had the most beautiful dream last night. I dreamt he came to me, embraced me, loved me, as he once did. But we both know that while I dreamed my silly little dream, it was you. It was you he really lusted for.
Don't worry, you're not alone. Perfect relationships may look great on the silver screen, but the rest of us mortals have to face the simple truth. Nobody's perfect. And you know what? That's fine. In fact, many loving couples struggle with day-to-day life in a relationship. This does not make them any less special. It just takes some work. And we're here to help. Our consultants, all trained experts in their field, will help you identify the source of your troubles and deal with it at your own pace. Whether it's simple miscommunication, money problems, or conflicting personalities, where there's a problem, there's always a solution. And remember, it's never too late.
It's never too late.
I think we should drop the toccata here. People won't be able to concentrate on anything but your music. It's about our family, after all. About both of us. I'm sure Thomas would agree with me.
Ah! Oh no, I'm locked in this room. So they did do a VR version of this game. I'm surprised it wasn't included in this package, but... Oh. What? Huh. That's interesting. Oh. I made my door appear. Very subtle. Locked. Which means when I turn around... Okay, our first real puzzle here. Still hear it. The suspense is weakening. Well, I need to find the key somewhere. Okay, we're stuck. You never know what truly is a solution of a puzzle. Like, for example, do I stay here and just stare through this until something mystically changes? Or did I miss picking up something? Do I have to gaze at it? Or could I have glitched the game somehow? Which is entirely possible. Weird because usually if you get a chance to open something up, this isn't Layers of Fear, this is layers of testing my patience. Oh man, you're kidding. We have to come all the way back here?
We are truly thrilled to hear that you accepted our humble proposition.
All right, okay.
No, this is private.
Aha! Well, okay, we're back here now. And this is different. Okay, Well, we guess we just have to be creative. Oh, am I supposed to see through the last painting there? Oh, there it is. Okay. My bad. Ah! I guess I should have figured that out. I did the first part a little too fast.
How can two people who once loved each other so fully, so profoundly, drift so far apart? My husband barely speaks to me anymore. He just slithers in and out of his study, obsessively working on one failed painting after another. He won't even sleep with me anymore. I can tell he's disgusted by me. The look he gave me the other day. That pathetic, hurtful look. The combination of shame, guilt, and repulsion. I've come to realize that I've become a monster in my husband's eyes. It feels like nothing a woman should ever experience. Still, being the good wife that I am, I decided to realize my husband's fantasy. If he thinks me a monster, I will sure as hell act the part.
It's dangerous to turn around.
Watch him drown.
Dear sir or madam, we must kindly, albeit strongly, urge you to keep your voices down during the night. Your marital problems, while regrettable, are a private matter and should remain that way. They are certainly of no concern to us, and especially our children. Please, consider that not everyone is a freelance artist. Some of us have to get up early and work for a living. We need our sleep. We must also warn you that if things continue the way they are now, we will be forced to call the police.
So far, so good. which way I came. I must have come this way.
My home is my castle. Locked inside, I am safe.
Okay. Oh yeah. Going in circles. What's dripping there? What fuels my passion? Huh. Huh?
I hated it. Always felt as if it wasn't my hand that wrote the letters when using it. I'm sorry for yesterday. You were right. I overreacted. It's just that this isn't about me. It's about her.
There's a pile
Everything
of
I
fish.
I do with her best interest in mind. I guess I've always believed that in an imperfect world, it's worth it to strive for perfection. Now I'm starting to sound like my father. I will work on my temper, though. Promise. We'll talk later.
That's what he said last time. There's a whole bunch of fish here. fish are gone. And so is the fireplace. Okay. Oh, did this honestly do nothing?
What we witnessed today, while entirely worthless in artistic terms, might be an invaluable case study for psychologists. These harsh words came from none other than Jason Hughes. The famed critic was one of the first to appreciate the works of, and whose praise once contributed to his first spectacular success. When asked if such brutal criticism was indeed called for, especially in light of the recent tragic events, Hughes responded, quote, "As critics, it is our duty to critique art, but not to judge the artist. The man has been through a lot lately, and obviously it has taken its toll on him. Still, if we were to remain silent and pretend this is even remotely acceptable, we would be doing the artist a disservice." Other critics were only slightly more lenient, as the
Mine. Just gonna absorb this for a while. Is that out of water? Where?
The thought alone that the most beautiful piece of art doesn't have my name on it is killing me. So, will you marry me?
in an unexpected experimental streak in his usually conservative endeavors, Thomas Caldwell hosted an extraordinary exhibition opening in his gallery. Quote, "This is a great day for me and my wife," said in the opening speech. Quote, "For us, this is not only an exhibition, this is how we want to live our life. Music accompanies my paintings just as she will accompany me in the future." It is rumored that after the exhibition, some kind of arrangement was set between Caldwell and
Okay. Oh, we're going back down.
I have a responsibility. Finish it!
She will break you. She's close. Stay away. I don't see none. Are you supposed to run away or something? We're just gonna close the door on that one. Okay. We don't need that.
Linen won't do. Anyone can paint on a linen canvas. I am not anyone.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's an avalanche of fruit! Now they're all moldy.
First, I looked for a canvas. Not just any canvas. I had to find a knife. Not one of those bread ones. It needed to be as sharp as a razor. So I used a razor, in fact, and then carefully flayed the skin. Booze helped keep my hand steady.
I think we've warped back to the original
Figured you'd be up all
house.
night, so I made you a little treat.
With the exception of, like, all this rotten fruit. I guess it stopped raining-ish. No?
Sorry I haven't
Seen
written in
all
a while.
these.
I've been swarmed with work. I gotta tell you, your last letter was troubling, to say the least.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I did see that already.
Some call it.
Yeah. The toilet once again.
How the hell did...
Is this still overflowing? no more traps.
I'm sorry for yesterday.
I will work on my anger. Maybe you can not phrase it like that. Here's downstairs again. So if we go down here, do we still hear her crying? No. Something's changed though. We're not able to go through the whole basement like we did. Okay. What about through the pantry again? Oh, the door disappeared, but
I'm so
I can't remember the... Now, a tiny bit to the left. Yes, just...
collection of stuff that I've picked up.
Been working all night.
Might not be a household name yet. The long-awaited open.
I'm not exactly sure what's happening.
bring me back. Show me.
Sorry.
Please, I need you. Do you see me?
Ah! That's something I've actually never done before.
Sorry.
Take it. Just pick up the violin.
Might not be a...
My home is my...
Ah! Ah! Is there a light switch in here or something? We're back here, are we? Same old stuff.
Let me ask you.
An artiste does not compromise.
Why pink?
Pink is a lovely color. Wouldn't some people say that pink is a lovely color? The next sumo tournament is, I believe, not this coming weekend, but the weekend after. Hi, Sadie.
Hush.
Yeah, okay. So we've done everything. I guess we just go back down. Apply the piece to the painting. That's the...
What we witnessed today, well,
We are true.
Oh, maybe it was like making sure you get all the collectibles.
How can two people?
And then
No,
you get like the
this-
good ending.
I had.
Okay. I'll figure that out.
First, I looked. It must be sharp.
Yeah.
what we
So he's already crazy, but
Moths drawn to the fire between them. No matter if it the flame was desire, despair,
we'll get the
or
next
hate.
piece and then...
I hereby resign from service as maid in house.
What? What? Oh.
can't stand, see? You keep the fire in your office just to stop me, don't you? You hate me that much?
It's not like I'm some drunkard. I know how to handle my liquor.
Oh, that's different. Oh, okay. Who puts lights in people? Who puts lights in stuffed animals? Surprised this door hasn't closed yet. Ah!
Don't push me away.
Wow.
I keep the fire because I'm freezing, for God's sake.
Minced mice, chunky, crunchy, carcasses, starving me.
Ah, okay. Very itchy tasty. Oh, hey, look at this. Am I doing this wrong? 40. Just in case it's some weirdo. 10, 30. No. Weird. Oops. It's not working. Well, I already lost whatever path that was over there. Oh, crap. Wait. I must be doing it wrong. I guess you actually have to let go. And then do it. Oh, well. It's so... There's such a fine line between control and clever. Oh, it's a key. But a key to what? To the door? The door's blocked. Key does not obviously go to that door. Oh, here's the painting. So maybe I didn't miss out on anything.
All I asked for was an edible meal. At least one that had any taste at all.
Paprika.
can't keep locking me in. You're so afraid of fire. How can you cut off the means of escape?
Don't ask me. I'm just here for the ride, man.
Suddenly, everything I find relaxing is a fire hazard.
I don't know. Shall I use the key first? Oh. Schizophrenia. Okay. Ah!
Defy death. Defy entropy. Defy the flames. Finish it!
What? Ah.
Here are the calculations you asked for. You need to also include the cost of lamps for every room.
I don't care how much it costs. She's afraid of...
Finish it. It can't be undone. Not really sure what the point is. It doesn't look like any of these do anything.
Let's talk about the symbolic aspects of your work.
I'd rather not.
Why is that?
A symbolism is a word that gets thrown around a lot, usually when people don't really know what to make of you. The worst question you could possibly ask me is, what did you mean by that? If it was that simple, I wouldn't have painted it. I would have just told you. Of course, we can talk in general about themes that have always inspired me. Duality, conflict. I think that all art revolves around some sort of struggle. Whether or not we're able to see it, of course, is an entirely different matter. The life of painting, the soul. I need it. I need it to be perfect, striking, vibrant life. Life. fire!
Here are the calculations.
Oh no! What? Yeah, we're gonna figure out this. Music.
Why did you stop? That tune was perfect. Honey, please, just a little longer. At least until I finish painting this one part. Oh, don't make me beg.
He seems bad. This is the finish it that was backwards. Huh, how interesting. There's footsteps that way. So I'm gonna go this way. I'm not kidding. I usually go left, but there's footsteps that way. So I'm gonna go this way. I'm in the Lost Woods. So what happens if I go backwards? Nothing? Oh, I arrived back here. All right. We shall follow the footsteps. In this game, you can probably walk through walls. Oh, look, it's a key. Wait, I think I know this room. think we come back here later on. This is where the painting was.
It's been a while. It took me 6 months to be able to hold a pen again. 6 long and painful months. But I finally did it. It still hurts, but the pain is just bearable enough for me to jot down a few lines. Oh, the things we take for granted. Wow, that's deep. I think I better rest some more before I put ancient philosophers to shame.
That door's still locked.
I mean, I've seen you in my house so many times, and yet I could never find the courage to face you directly. Not.
Lice, mice, bald, bloody spots, hair, not mine. Where are the scissors?
There's some weird stuff going on. Morphine! Door number 1? Door number 1? Or door number 1?
Oh, stop looking at me like that. It's just a little something to help me focus on my work, that's all. Nothing. They're getting...
Door number 1, door number 2, or door number 3? Oh. Let's use door number 3. Behind door number 3? Well, what do you know? It's door number 1. Oh, crazy, crazy. What? Okay, apparently I can't go in here.
Honey, remember how you said it would be nice to have a cat so the baby could have someone to play with? Well, I just bought us a dog. Aw.
chair moved. Is that chair gonna follow us? It's okay. Here we go. What? I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm letting everybody down. Oh, hey, look. It's the same hallway. Right. Okay, we can just pretend that we're going through here. Right, okay.
You always wanted to have a huge garden. Green calmed your nerves, you said.
Which path should I follow? I don't know. Let's see. There's... Make up your mind. It's the same hallway. Well, we've done the... We'll stick to the green, because we did the green earlier.
Is this the right door for me?
We'll see, won't we? Oh. Ah! Ah! Oh no! Oh no! Oh. Okay.
No excuses, no accidents, no weakness. Just fire from the depths of your soul. Finish it! I need to fight the darkness.
Roger.
We can have electricity in the bedroom and in the piano room. Apart from that, if you don't want to be around fire, just don't go near it.
He's very supportive.
I never wanted it to come to that. But here we are. I will protect myself.
What? I didn't know. This is definitely different from the last time I played this game. It's a key.
Since my last letter, things only got worse. Yesterday, a stool broke underneath me. My cup stuck to a kitchen table. We need new servants. These people are so lazy. It's like nobody wants to work anymore.
I don't exactly remember ever getting a lantern in my last playthrough, so I mean, I guess I'm doing something right. Darn it, that chair is following us.
As of today, I'm resigning from work at this house. I think I don't have to explain reasons. You know how life in this house looks. If I could give you some advice, think about being more understanding and a bit nicer to future servants.
I'm done. I'll do it myself. Keeping the house from breaking apart can't be that hard.
Maybe not if the house is haunted.
Why can't you understand? I'm working in here. I swear if I'm interrupted one more time. I thought it would be harder.
Whoa.
It should be harder. Bones shouldn't break so easily.
He looked so delicious when the flame burned him out.
Freak out.
The only thing that could make her smile.
This is definitely different from the last time I played.
Honey, what in the world are you doing? What did the doctor say about straining yourself? Leave that thing alone. It's not going anywhere.
It's nice to know that you don't exactly have the same experience anytime you play this game. Of course, it could be just as simple as I'm not doing the same thing.
I needed to remove the flesh from the bone. At first, I was lost as to how, but then I sawed it off with a handsaw, boiled it, then put the bone in a mortar. I had to get one. Obviously, this was not something I'd done before. Finally, I mixed the dust with some white paint. It made for a lovely undercoat.
Oh, I feel like I missed out on some stuff.
I needed to remove... I thought it would be harder.
Well,
Their life started to fall apart. Everything he touched turned to rot.
so when you hear the author speaking, that's also something new that wasn't in the first game because they didn't necessarily link these games together. But this seems like a good stopping point tonight.
Look, honey, it's your favorite. Come, sit with me, like in the old times. I will get you, you furry leeches. Get out of my house.
Those poor little rats.
Good, solid undercoat. A primer that will hold it all together so it doesn't rot.
Alrighty.
The world is breaking around us.
Yeah, there are some very bad sections of this house. It's worse than Dracula's castle from Lords of Shadow 2. See, I almost get like every piece, but for some reason I guess I miss one or something. I don't know. I don't know if you can actually even do this whole game in one playthrough if you pick all the right paths or what. So, Layers of Fear, not too bad. I mean, it's suspenseful, if anything. There's a great atmosphere, there's ambiance. You're pretty much on your toes, but if you kind of realize that nothing really can hurt you, you're a little bit fearless. The thing is that there are things that can actually hurt you in the game. It's just not apparent right now because you're pretty much just sorting through step by step. There's a part I know after you get like, I think it's around the third or fourth piece to the painting that you can turn down the wrong hallway and die. And there's a couple of places, because I know when I last played this I died somewhere. Which is kind of embarrassing because it doesn't look like it's an easy thing to accomplish. I think there's probably a trophy related to it too. So I'm excited. I'll be excited to keep this going just to see where it goes, and I'll be sure to share the experience with everybody. I didn't scream as much as I thought I would. We really need to get back into playing Fatal Frame because that's a game that scares me still. Which is not an easy thing to do. Okay, let's see. So, off I go, and I'll be back on Friday. I might pick up some music again because we haven't done music on Friday for about a week. I was doing something else last Friday. I didn't want to actually just set stuff up, so I might pick up Rocksmith again and do some more songs. That sounds like a plan. So let's go see what Nikki Minerva is doing. Gotta make sure I type it right this time. So I'll be back on Friday. Thanks so much for joining in. I really appreciate it. Having everybody with me on this little journey across this haunted house helped a little bit, even though every little noise I squealed. So yes, we'll be back on Friday. I'll be back on Friday. If we're not doing music, I might end up doing something a little bit more retro. I haven't quite decided yet, but we also still have some Fantasy Life we haven't gone through, and that's a nice game to play. Actually, we might get around to doing some Final Fantasy Explorers sometime soon as well. I made a list of games that I have that aren't very like apparent in the foreground. I'm like, ooh, that's a nice one. That's a nice one. So I had to type up like a list of like 600 games today. Because they're all like digital. And so I just like, okay, I have this game. This would be a great game to stream, you know, stuff like that. Like Day of the Tentacle. I have Day of the Tentacle, and I would like to stream that one too. So if anything, we'll pick some. I would like to do some more VR stuff and keep that going. I mean, it feels a little fresh, but anyway, we're off. Let's see what Nikki's doing. Bye, everybody.